everyone and welcome to the Bougie Fujoshi channel. For those who know me, hello again, and for those who don't, I hope you stick around because today we are talking about my December manga haul. This is the last manga haul to wrap up 2021 as we enter 2022, and what a year it has been. But y'all know the drill class, let's get into it. Starting out with volume 6 and 7 of Witch Hat Atelier by Kamome Shirahama Sensei. Ali, Coco, and Co. head under the sea to the Great Hall like we're in the year 3000. Our man's Quifrey got hurt real bad in this last battle, so it's time for him to get some much needed R&R. To compensate for Riche and Agat's trial being cut short, Coco and Co. are offered a surprise trial administered by the Witch of the Wise, Belderu. It was really cute to see Coco and Co. working together because they're just so adorable. But the end of volume 7 was especially out of pocket with Ali and Quifrey because that is my biggest ship in this series, and what are we talking about? I'm excited to see the festival that's coming up in the next volume, so I'll have to get that soon. Tsubasa Yamaguchi's Blue Period Volume 5. When life gives you lemons during the TUA exam, you better get to squeezing them for the best doggone lemonade of your life. And that is exactly what Yatora did, pulling through the first exam, but now he must keep pushing forward on to the second. However, y'all, it's been a stressful time out here, and after all that he's gone through, Yatora is feeling a little bit out of it. To get back on track, he'll have to step out of the studio and into a new set of lighting. With the help of an old friend, Yatora is able to bare his soul and some skin as he takes on his newest challenge. As I'm writing this, the anime is reaching its final episode on Netflix. Episode 10 actually ended in the same place that this volume did, and I had to laugh because I actually got it the same time that the episode came out. I think the anime has done a wonderful job thus far adapting the manga, and I really hope that it does well enough to get a season 2. This will definitely be one of those series that I keep up with both the anime and the manga, and for those who've been with the class for a while knows that this is a rare sight. Nonetheless, I'm ready to see what's in store for these characters in the volumes to come. Zom 100 volumes 3 and 4 by Haro Aso Sensei and Kotora Takata Sensei. Our favorite ex-salaryman turned zombie survivalist is back to being a corporate slave under his ex-boss. King Akira, what are we doing? We were just on the way back home to see Akira's parents back in Gunma when we run into the abusive former boss. Never thought that we'd see him again. But you know, it's a good thing that we have the gang here to snap him out of it with the quickness, because that was not it. We had to get up out of there. Keeping the good times rolling to Gunma with side trips, sushi, hot springs, and tree houses. And we've also added a new traveling companion to the mix, so we'd love to see it. I'm not a zombie girl by any means, so it's still shocking to me that I cannot put this series down because it's just so funny. It's chaotic in the best way, and I can't wait to read more. Kaiju number 8, volume 1 by Naoya Matsumoto Sensei. Introducing the Japan Defense Force, a military organization tasked with the neutralization of kaiju. Kafka Hibino hopes to one day keep his pact with his childhood best friend, Mina, and join the force to fight by her side. But while our queen is out here slaying kaiju as a 3rd Division captain, our king is over here pushing 30 and stuck cleaning the aftermath of her battles with the kaiju corpse cleanup crew. A sudden rule change gives him another shot at achieving his childhood dream, but an unexpected and very untimely transformation just might make all his efforts a non-starter. Kafka might not know how he can fight what he's just become, but he's going to put on his big boy slacks and try. Y'all, we've got another grown MC from the books. We love to see it. I've been waiting for the physicals of this for so long because I've been keeping up with it digitally on the Shonen Jump app. I don't typically show the manga that I'm simply collecting, like JJK, because I've already read them, but I had to push the Kaiju 8 agenda for the class just on the one time. Yona of the Dawn volume 17 by Mizuho Kusanagi Sensei. When Yona and the boys leave the Water Tribe lands to the Earth Tribe town near the nation's border, they meet a young boy named Karugan. When they cross the border to take his little butt back home, the white dragon Jiha has fallen, and like dominoes, so do the other dragons, with the exception of Zeno the baddie, because the sun never falls from the sky. This volume had me worked all the way up. I always have to read Yona in bits because my emotions be on 12 every time I read a new volume. I don't know when I'll get the next volume, but I'll definitely have to prep my heart in the meantime because the way this one ended, I can feel the tears a mile away. How to Be Relationship Volume 4 by Tamiful Sensei. Miwa and Seiko's relationship are rockier than some doggone mountains. Like, it's just painful at this point, y'all. Seiko begins to feel like Miwa doesn't really see her, and Miwa finds herself dwelling more and more on the past. But they don't want to give up on each other, so what do you do when a relationship starts to go sour? I'm staring into the lens right now, class. With the way this volume ended, I was just like, good. Because at this point, it wasn't it for either of them. The series is still going as far as I know, so it'll be interesting to see how Sensei continues the story with these two as they follow separate paths. Volume 3 of Kageki Shoujo by Kumiko Saiki Sensei. We are back again with the lovely girls of Koka School of Musical and Theatrical Arts. Even though they're not your average school, we still have sports festivals. Sadasa and the rest of the class are obviously raring to go and eager to take part as always, and they're really excited about performing in the halftime show of the festival. But let's just hope that our girls will succeed both on and off the stage. This volume also includes a side story of Kaoru's character where all is fair in love and sports. This is the same side story that was a part of the anime adaptation, and I'm so glad that they kept it in. Reading the manga just makes me even happier with how the anime turned out, and I hope that it comes back for a second season for sure. The manga hasn't broken away from where the anime ended just yet, so I'm waiting, but I'm more than happy to relive the magic of Koka. Nagisa Furuya Sensei's The Two Lions. Not long after he starts university, Mr. Sunshine himself, Junpei, runs into a very unfriendly Leo. Junpei learns that they just so happen to have gone to the same high school where Leo was known as the Demon Lion and feared by just about everybody. After those days spent as a lonely, misunderstood high schooler, Leo escaped to a faraway college so he can start anew and make new friends. Junpei becomes his first bud and promises to help Leo make more, but his feelings for Leo might just turn out to be stronger than friendship. This one shot is very BL light, as in LITE. Soft, straight, fluff, to the point. We love to see it. I like Sensei's art style because it's very clean and simple. So if you're looking for a quick read, this just might be the one. The following titles I'm about to mention are rated M for mature, which means you must be 18 years or older to buy and or read these series. Cast Heaven Volume 6 by Chise Ogawa Sensei. Summer has come and gone, but fall's arrival brings the excitement of the school's cultural festival. It's a fun-filled extravaganza with Karino and Azusa cosplaying, Kuze joining a band, and Atsumu too playing dress up. But while everyone is enjoying themselves, third-year eccentric senpai Eno is cooking up a dastardly plan. Just how long can our King Karino protect Azusa from someone who's so bent up on revenge? The end of this volume had me like, ooh, Karino, we messing up. We're messing up. Communication. But they can't hear me, child, so we're just gonna have to rock it out and see where this goes. Black or White Volume 2 by Sachimo Sensei. Shin and Shige are both actors at various stages in their careers and also happen to be lovers. To give Shin's career a chance, Shige decides to keep his distance for a bit, and this is a decision that Shin is firmly against, a hard no. But Shin's newfound success is causing a whole different issue. Now that Shige has to share his lover with the rest of the world, his dark feelings just might be the start of the prince's villain origin story. I think this is only the second actor-related BL manga that I've read besides Dakaichi, so it's an interesting world to explore because I don't read it that often. Also, Sensei is starting to pull some of these background characters into the forefront, and your girl loves to see it. We end this manga haul with the return of an oldie but a goodie, Therapy Game Restart Volume 1 by Meguru Hinohara Sensei. From a forgotten one-night stand to a plan for revenge, Shizuma and Minato have been through it all. Now that they're officially a couple, new challenges obviously await their budding relationship. The two are learning to navigate commitment in both work and love, which doesn't come easy. Shizuma, now being a resident veterinarian, is so busy that he barely has time to catch his breath, let alone go on a date. And when he finally manages to find some time for Minato, the universe intervenes yet again. But he learns very quickly that his new boo is not one to be ignored, alright? I'm so glad that Sensei decided to start start a sequel for these two and keep their story going because I love them together so much. That being said, y'all know that I'll be ready for more and to hit send to shopping cart when it comes. So that is everything that I got for the final month of the year, December. I'm making a blog post for all the manga that I've read this year, and it turns out to be well over 100 different titles and volumes. And I know it shouldn't be a surprise, but it's still wild to me. Instead of doing my spoiler panel section, I wanted to ask the class to share some of your favorite manga from this year and any titles that you might be looking forward to in this new year. It's been a whole year of some great releases, and there are plenty more to come, so I'd love to hear from the class in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you heard today, make sure you hit that like, subscribe before you leave. But that's all I have for today, so bye!